Sawadee krap. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. It's Thursday, September 13th, and I'm your host, JP Mestanza, with the news you need to know. It's time for Yok Ti Song Round 2 in the mass sterilization of the monkeys in Phuket, including in Rang Hill and Tosai Hill in Phuket town, known as Monkey Hill. Officials say a total of 250 monkeys will be rounded up from Rang and Monkey Hills, as the large cages were already put in place yesterday to allow monkeys plenty of space to roam around inside. Starting tomorrow, the monkeys will be captured and taken to be sterilized at a meeting hall in Narison Road, and then will all be released back into the wild where they were originally captured. Under the monkey mass sterilization campaign's initial foray, hundreds of monkeys were removed from areas where residents complained that they had become a nuisance and were presenting a health threat, with entire troops moved to Koh Tanan and Koh Payu, both small islands off Paklok in Phuket. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. A breakdown in communication. That's how the deputy director of Vachira Hospital is describing what happened on Tuesday night, as an elderly relative of a patient broke down and not only started yelling at hospital staff, but he's accused of hitting a nurse. The news broke online as the incident unfolded on Tuesday night at Vachira Phuket Hospital in Phuket town, as a 35-year-old woman was admitted for urgent medical treatment. Her elderly relative was not allowed to go inside the emergency room with her, and nurses said it was because there were just simply too many people. Mobile phone footage captured much of the encounter, garnering hundreds of thousands of views online overnight. But now Deputy Director of Vachira, Dr. Widasak Lotongkam, said hospital CCTV footage captured the moments when the man struck the nurse across the face with a backhand and then went behind the partition and grabbed her chair as he was going to hit her, but others prevented it from happening. The nurse called police, although Dr. Widasak made no mention of whether police would be involved in any further action over the incident. Hospital management continued to look into the altercation. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. With two key organic laws finally in place, having been royally endorsed this week, the country is now formally on track to finally hold elections by May 2019. The organic laws on the elections of members of parliament and the selection of senators have been published in the Royal Gazette, the equivalent of receiving royal approval, meaning they will now take effect in 90 days, which would be in December. According to the new Thailand constitution, the general election has to be held within 150 days of those laws taking effect, which would mean the election commission has to hold the election by May of next year. And as of now, it's tentatively scheduled for February 24th, but that could change. Later this month, the National Council for Peace and Order, the ruling military junta, are expected to partially lift a ban on political activities, so that parties will have time to prepare for the election next year. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Sensei Shogun, the woman behind an online business scam that saw over 800 people stranded at Suvarnabhumi airport just last year, she's being sentenced to 4,355 years in prison after being found guilty on a range of charges. Let's start at the beginning, as Sensei Shogun, whose real name is Pasis Arinchapis, was arrested last year after over 800 people showed up at the Bangkok airport in April 2017 for a flight to Japan they were promised but had never been booked. Those flights were said to be a bonus after each person paid nearly 2,000 to 10,000 baht for membership into Wealth Ever. Wealth Ever was a food supplement membership company that provided bogus returns, but over 800 people were lured into the company, and Sensei was arrested reportedly while trying to escape the country. And she, along with 4 other defendants, stood trial for fraudulent borrowing, illegal business, computer crimes, customs offenses, and so much more. The food supplements had false labels, which Shogun was also fined for, and the company was fined nearly 500 million baht for violating loan and food laws in Thailand. Meanwhile, Shogun and others were ordered to refund a total of 51 million baht to all 871 damaged parties, along with serving the over 4,000 years in prison. A raid at the famous night bazaar market in the heart of Chiang Mai saw officers seize about 30 million baht worth of pirated products. Just over 27,000 pieces of fake goods were seized by the nearly 200 police officers involved in the raid on Wednesday night, which began at about 10 p.m. About 25 outlets were searched in the raid as officers looked for fake products bearing luxury brand names like Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci, and more. In addition, 12 people were arrested for possession of pirated materials, and police say they plan to track down the producers, smugglers, and even online sellers of the products as well. And that's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. And until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
Join Laguna Phuket Triathlon's Big 25 celebrations, sprint distance and charity fun run. Visit lagunaphukettri.com.